Hi, I'm Natalie, and today I'm going to walk you through making this cute little tiny curvy clutch. We have templates in the shop so that cutting out is very easy. Making this is super fast and simple. You're going to do it just like you would an easy zipper case and no boxed corners. So let me walk you through it quick. Feel free to offer these in your craft shows. They sell really well. All right, let's go overhead. I'm going to use this canvas fabric as my exterior, and it's I think it's a little bit, no, I don't think this fabric is directional. Just figure out how you want the fabric to be placed on your clutch and then come in. These templates, by the way, are in stock at sohungryhippie.com. You can trace, or you can just go ahead and cut if you have a 28mm cutter. I hope that my blade is still sharp. It's semi-sharp. So that's my exterior. I need another piece. Let's see, I think I'm gonna do this one. The templates are see-through. Mine still has the brown paper on the top, but you'll be able to see right through them. Great for fussy cutting. And I am going to use a number 5 zipper today. You can use number 3 as well, or number 4.5, whatever you want to. So this is the exterior. I forgot to grab a lining. Let's see, what have I got laying around here? That will look good. I have the mushrooms. I wonder how this would look. Or I could use the little scraps. You know what? I've got moon and stars. I'm going to get moon and stars. Here's moon and stars. I'm going to fold it so that I can cut both pieces at one time. And I have to turn it so it's easier for me to cut. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely need to change my blade. With rotary cutting, you shouldn't need to press very hard. Or it's my mat, I wonder. Okay, carrying on. So 2 pieces for the lining, 2 pieces for the exterior. Now, this is canvas, so I don't think I'm gonna interface this. It's your choice. You can absolutely interface with SF101 on both layers, on one layer, whatever you want. Because I'm using that heavier weight fabric, I'm just gonna skip that. So right now, if you're using interfacing, fuse it to the wrong side. I'm gonna put my template away and grab my zipper and prepare this. I do need 2 little zipper tabs. So with my scrap fabric, I'm just gonna cut 2 tabs. These are 2x2s. All right, I've got my iron ready to go. And we're just gonna put this puppy together super fast. Let's prep our zipper. You know the deal with zipper tabs. Edges in to meet in the middle and then fold it over again. Make a centering crease first, it can help. each raw edge in to meet in the middle. Press. Fold it over again. This makes like a little Pac-Man. I'm gonna do one end of my zipper and sew right across that edge. And then I'll measure it and get it the right size for my clutch. Do, 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 do. Also, Hungry Hippie zippers are nylon, so even though it looks metal, it's not. Wow, I can tell I was losing my balance on that, so it's very crooked. Okay, that's a little better. I'm gonna unpick that other one. That's gonna bug me. All right. Trim it down to size, to the width of the zipper. And then this case, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. So I need my zipper to be about 5 inches across, maybe a smidge under. So I'm just gonna cut it now. All right, and then I'm gonna put on my other zipper tab. And I'm gonna sew across there. Now, if it helps you to close the teeth first, you can. But once you've done 8,000 zippers, you just learn how to keep it together when you're sewing. All right, and now I'm gonna trim that one down. Oh my word, what a rookie. I didn't catch the back. I always catch the back. What happened there? I'm gonna do another row of stitching and then it'll look on purpose. Don't tell anybody. Okay, now it's caught. There we go. Trim it down to the width. Look how, it's like a baby zipper. Oh my gosh. All right, let's take one of our exteriors and some double-sided sticky tape to make things as easy as possible for us. I've got a song in my head that it won't leave me today. And it's like playing in my head right now. This is gone. I don't think that, yeah, that lost its stickiness, but hopefully it's enough. Okay, right side's down and center it. I guess I could have cut my zipper a little bit bigger. You just want to make sure you have a finger space. Can I just learn how to talk today? You need a finger width space on each end of your zipper. Ugh. Now, if you don't have a zipper foot, I don't have one on, you might want to move the pole out of the way. My foot is pretty narrow, so I can scooch by it. Just an FYI. Okay, so we're right here. We've got our exterior, and I'm going to lean across and grab a lining. Right sides together. Match that top edge. I'm going to flip it over because I can see my stitching previously, and I'm going to sew right along that edge again. Again, moving the pole if you need to. Boom. Press the fabrics away. I finger press is probably fine, but sometimes I like to just hit it with the iron. I'll do it after I attach the other side. Let's take off this paper. And you know the drill. Put it right sides down with the other side, matching the top raw edges. You can always lift it up and scooch it if you need to. Make sure the sides are lined up. And we're going to sew that down. And now for the other side, we take the remaining lining piece, right sides down, matching that top edge. You can use pins or clips to hold it in place if you need to. And we're going to sew right across that top straight edge again. I told you these were fast. We're almost done. All right. Let's bring over the ironing mat. I like to make sure that the inside is flattened and away, and then I hit it with the iron. And then I flip it over and make sure this side is really nice. And that's just to train that top edge to stay away from the zipper teeth so that it doesn't mess with the functionality of your zipper. Now, before we go forward, I am going to add a little taggy. I'm just going to sew it over here through the exterior only. So I lifted that up. I'm just going to go right there. And now we're going to open the zipper and bring the exteriors together, matching the raw edges, and the same for the lining. Don't forget to open your zipper. Awesome. Now these side edges, sometimes people get really bent out of shape about these side edges. Just nest the seams and put a pin. So one seam will go one direction, the other can go the other direction. It doesn't really matter. Just get it sewn. And I'm going to make these go the same way on both sides. And when I put my pin in, I catch both seams there. Okay, I'm going to start at the bottom and sew around and leave a small opening, maybe bigger, so I can turn it right sides out. Make sure your zipper pull is out of the way. All right, let's grab our pinking shears. Pinking shears are the ones with the jaggedy edges. And this way we don't have to notch like a crazy person, okay? Just trim these seams with your pinking shears. I learned this hack in an old Better Homes and Gardens sewing book from like 1962. And it has served me so well. Anytime I see vintage sewing books, I pick them up just to read through them. And I like the way they smell. They're kind of old smelling. Is that weird? I don't care. I am weird. It smells like a library. I love the smell of a library. And I'm just pulling it through that opening. I'm going to take my easy point and press tool and press all these seams out really nicely. And then you have to come in here with your thumb and push out those zipper tabs. They don't want to naturally come out. They want to dent in and be all crazy. No, just push it out with your thumb, just like in my pattern. Now this guy, this opening here, we have to turn it under and sew it shut. You can do it by hand or you can just wing it. This is such a small case. Nobody's going to be digging in your lining to look at how you close this. So just get it done. And then tuck it in. Run your fingers around all the seams. Pop them out. And voila, you're done. Now I'm gonna press this. Ooh, I can tell it's almost hair scrunchie time. I get to this point in the day and I'm like, nope, hair has to go up. It's getting in my face. It's starting to annoy me. I need to push this seam out a little better. And remember, you can interface if you want to, but you don't have to. Wouldn't that be a cute little stocking stuffer? Oh, so cute. This is April Canvas Club. This canvas from Ruby Star, it's launching on the 22nd if you want to get some. We'll have a yard of canvas and a yard of quilting cotton packaged up together. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. All right. Thanks for sewing with me. I will see you next time. Peace, love, sewing.